Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to the Wisdom Within mantra for today, October 12th. And we call it a weekly Wisdom Within mantra, but we never know what day it's going to come through as we're not in control. But hi, I'm Lisa Clayton of lisaaclayton.com. This is my intuitive partner, Animal Spirit Indigo Mystic Clayton. And each week we bring you a wisdom within mantra that you can take into your heart and activate your soul's light to navigate through this world at this time. So it's always a pleasure to be here with you and call in the angels and get their extra guidance and wisdom for the week or the next 2 weeks. We haven't had a wisdom within mantra come in for almost 10 days now. And again, as an intuitive and a channel, I can't control these things. I open up and I say, is there a mantra, guidance, a piece of wisdom that we should activate for what is happening on the earth in this moment of now? So the angels come in at different times, and they will say, Lisa, work with this mantra for a couple of weeks. Or sometimes the mantras are very quick and they're like, okay, this is what's needed now. In about 2 or 3 days, we're going to give you another one. So that's how the timing works. It's not on our earth timing for sure. It's on the divine timing. Oops, I better turn off my buzzer on my phone before I forget because we'll have little beeps coming in. So Indigo has been doing readings with me since she was 10 weeks old, and she is nine. She is now 9. She just turned 9, had a birthday, and I've got a birthday coming up this weekend. So we're gonna do some extra special celebration, and we hope that you are celebrating something in your life. Because the more that we can celebrate and the more that we can have gratitude and joy for what we are doing in the present moment of now, the more that the abundance and the energy expands into a vortex, which is what we are going to share with you today. Oh, which one should I share? This is what the guides were talking about. Let's do this one. I like this color on this one. But create an energy vortex around and within your heart soul core, sustaining and maintaining your source self power. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, that's what the guides have been talking about lately is how we have this power when we are aligned with the life force, the source force, I like to call it. And when we work with the energy, we can create an energy vortex around us. And I'm finding that in my transmissions and readings lately, that the more that I'm working with the energy around the heart and the soul, the more that I feel like I'm at the pyramids in Egypt or I'm on Mount Shasta. These natural vortexes. Well, the Egyptians made the pyramids, but they were made out, they were created out of the guidance that the pyramids would receive information from the higher dimensional realms. And so they were really a natural part of the earth that were just built into um, sacred geometric shapes so that the information could come in. And Mount Shasta is a receiver. In Peru, there's a vortex there. So there have been these natural vortexes all around the earth, and what is shifting in our human evolution is that we can create our own vortex, and that's what the guides are saying. Create an energy vortex. Now here's the key: around and within your heart soul core. So they're saying the more that you work with the heart's intuition, the heart's intuitive intelligence, and the soul's wisdom, and you work with that energy, these vortexes open up and you can receive the information. Because Once we go through, you know what happens when you go to an inspirational workshop or you take a course, you get all inspired and you come out and you say, yes, yes, I'm going to change and I'm going to integrate this information. And then all this life, what we call life, is happening around us. You know, hurricanes, deaths, change, changing careers, all, everything, that is, surrounds us in what is happening around us in life. So, how do we sustain and maintain that connection that we have to our power, to our source power, that source power that heals, that source power that brings that unconditional love through us, that source power that diminishes lower frequency vibrations of fear, chaos, confusion. So, the source power that we haven't been taught or told or conditioned on how to sustain and maintain it. It comes like in little blips, and we get all like motivated and say, okay, that, I know I can do this, and you might move, a few inches. But what they're saying is, what if you use that all the time and imagine what you could co-create in your reality and in your life. So that's what these energy vortexes, these personal energy vortexes, in the inner leader movement, we work with three levels of connection, above resources, our higher self, and the angels and the spirit guides are within resources of our intuition and our soul's wisdom, and then all the earth below, all the resources that we have on earth below, whether it's nature, whether it's people, whether it's community, on this beautiful earth below that we have, as we keep in alignment with that flow for our evolution. Uh, they have to all be in balance. So we can't just be working with the angels and not working with what we need to remove within here, the old stories, the old conditioning, the old beliefs, the old values that are no longer in alignment with our source power. So there's work to do there so we can open up and trust our intuition. And then earth below, how are we co-creating? How are we leaving our love and light codes here on earth as the new world emerges and dawns? So this source self power is really, really super important right now. And we have the ability to create our own energetic vortexes. If you want to know more about that, I have the link to my website below for the free consultation to the Inner Leader Movement that you can sign up for. And also our Patreon community, which I put in the description today, for the price of a latte or a gallon of gas at $6.99, you can have a whole month's worth of heart and soul guidance, wisdom, guided meditations, astrological reports, and learn more about how you can keep this connective state of alignment with above, within, and earth below, which spells out awe. And that's what we really came here to experience, isn't it? The awe, the joy, the thrill of being here on this magnificent planet, even though you are not being told through the media or through other sources that it is also great. We can make it great. We can make it beautiful. And we are making it beautiful and great. So, what we do now is that we call in the angels. Indigo calls in the angels, and we see what angels, three angels, that will come through to assist us with this beautiful wisdom within mantra. I'm going to ask you just to take a couple of nice deep breaths into your heart area. And I'm going to hold this up one more time just to have you take in these words into your heart. And then let's take in the messages of the angels. Okay, nice deep breath in. Oh, yeah. You might want to even put your hand over your heart. Create an energy vortex around and within your heart soul core, sustaining and maintaining your source self power. Okay, Miss Indigo, it's your turn. It's time to go to work. You gonna call in the angels? Are you gonna call them in? Are they up by the light? Are they up by the lotus light? Yes, they are. They're ready for you to tap them in. Ready? Let's tap. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, nice kiss. Oh, I love doing these with Indigo. She really does have a connection. Believe me, sometimes stronger than mine because she doesn't get as distracted as I do by the earth happenings around me. Okay, so let's see what angels come through. Can you scoot over just a little bit? So I hope you're all doing well. How are you feeling? How are you navigating through this time on earth? It's mid-October, and before we know it, the year is going to be over. But don't panic, relax. It's the Earth's timeline, but what's your timeline for co creating beautiful reality and beautiful experiences in your life? Okay, so we have two that flew out right away, so we'll work with those first. Aha, yes. This is the angel for change and transformation. Now, that is a beautiful Merkabah with your soul in the center. Now, the angels have really been working with this sacred geometry. The sacred geometry figure of the Merkabah, the inverted and the upward pyramid intersecting and holding your soul. So, connecting you to your higher self, connecting you to the heart of Mother Gaia, and all the points in between. So, angel for change and transformation is saying, this is what it takes to create an energetic vortex. It takes change. It takes you to make adjustments in your habits and your routines, to take the time to connect with your heart and soul, to feel and sense the energies that are flowing onto earth right now, to feel and sense the energy coming in from nature spirit beings, and transforming that into maintaining and sustaining your source power. Oh, I love this. This is really cool how this angel is channeling in this information at this very moment. And the mantra on the card is life is change. And that's exactly what this beautiful wisdom within mantra is saying is it's time to change so that you are constantly connected to that source power. This is a number 6. So let's see in the Angel Numerology book by Kyle Gray what 6 is to add to our little reading for you today on YouTube. Take time to eliminate all that's blocking your joy. Follow what makes your heart dance. Those are also that's a very aligned message with eliminating that's change, right? Eliminating all that's blocking your joy and follow what makes your heart dance. That's sustaining and maintaining the power of your source power too, is listen to what your heart is saying, because what makes it dance is what is going to sustain and maintain your connection with your source self. And this next angel is the angel for decision and reorientation. Okay, this is a number 13. And look at this beautiful sacred geometry figure in the green orb of your heart's intuitive intelligence. And again, the reminder of the compass of your heart. This actually represents the compass of your heart, north, south, east, and west. And we actually work with an inner leader heart compass using the earth elements, the different types of energy, the soul senses. And this angel for decision and reorientation is saying, I make my own decisions so that others don't make them for me. Now, that's the mantra on the card. So let's ask this angel for further clarification on how this relates to the wisdom within mantra. And she's saying, well, because you've been listening to other people so much that you are not connecting with your heart soul core. that has the information for you. It has the wisdom for you. So when you're making decisions and you are shifting your energy so that you are tapping in to the energy vortex of your heart and soul core, you can make decisions with clarity. You can make, you can reorient your life habits, the routines that you're in that are connected to lower vibrational frequencies that you want to uplift your frequency, and do that by trusting your inner leader compass. Listen to what your intuition is saying and follow it. You know, the angels were saying and the guides were saying not too long ago, it's not an option now to doubt or to say to your intuition, wait. You know, I'm not ready yet. It's just being disrespectful to this power that you have within you by saying, no, 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 I don't want to hear that. You know, when you tap in, yeah, many times we don't want to hear what the truth is. We don't want to hear what we've been hiding from. But your intuition is always 100%, 1,000% accurate. Believe me, I have example after example after example. And each time I follow that beautiful intuitive knowing, that decision and reorientation becomes easier. Okay, it doesn't become such a challenge or a struggle. In fact, it becomes more joyful. Okay, we have one more angel, Indigo. Would you like to just tap real quick with your paw? She's licking her paw right now. Okay, let's see what the third angel comes in. Oh, I love doing these. It's kind of the highlight of our week when we are guided to do them. And today was, right after this full moon, and we are coming. Oops, that one really flew through. Um, it has a lot of energy with it, very, very much vibrating. It just came out of this full moon in Aries, and we're getting ready to go into eclipse season astrologically. So we have a lot of information coming in of how you can work with that energy. Again, create an energy vortex. The energy of the planets and the moon is important to integrate into creating that energy vortex. Yeah, we're part of this earth. We're receiving this energy that's coming onto earth. And so many people are like, oh, Mercury retrograde, oh, full moon, I go crazy. Well, aren't those kind of the old myths that came through? What about the new ways to work with that energy? So here we have Archangel Metatron. I am so excited that Archangel Metatron came through for this mantra, because Archangel Metatron is the supernal teacher of divine intelligence, of miracles, of the Akashic records, of this symbol right here, the Merkabah. Oh, I love how the angels are together. And this is Archangel Metatron saying, look, folks, look, human beings, if you stick to and you maintain and sustain your source power, it unfolds your life plan with great ease, with great love, with great light. Metatron, and the mantra on this, oh, I didn't do the number on this. I'll come back. The mantra on this is, with your help, with Metatron's help, you will achieve your life plan. Metatron is one of the most powerful archangels. I love working with Metatron. And Metatron loves working with your soul. Okay, really loves working with your soul's blueprint. And look at this beautiful symbol, the golden orb, the flow of life connecting you with above and anchoring you into earth below. And all the different twists and turns of life is what we came here to experience. Don't you love it? Okay, so let's go back to the numbers for decision and reorientation is a number 13. And that angel numerology is trust that the steps on your path are unfolding as they should and are serving your expansion. Absolutely. Look how beautiful that goes with making decisions and reorienting your habits, your old belief systems, the old patterns. And Metatron's is a 49. So let's see what 49 vibrates and brings in the frequency for our wisdom within mantra. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Angels are helping you embrace the emotions that are rising up within you at this time. Look on your emotions as messengers. This is so important. This has to do with your heart, soul, core. Okay. If you've got emotions of frustration, anger, resentment, unforgiveness, it's really, really difficult to rise up and raise your frequency and vibration. So allow your emotions to be messengers for you. You know, I'm also a certified master trainer in heart math and a mentor and a coach for heart math. And heart math brings in those resiliency and coherence technique to reduce your stress, increase your coherency and resiliency so that you can regulate. And it's all through regulation of emotions, breath and emotions. So when you're feeling frustrated or angry, for example, in the car and somebody cuts you off while you're driving, instead of going to that emotion, a frustration or anger, you go into the breathing into your heart and activate appreciation, gratitude, compassion, love for someone or something in your life so you can switch that emotional regulation to something that will calm and keep you in a coherent state because you don't need to be stressed out driving also. There's too many people on the road right now stressed out driving. So you can create that coherent space. And that is what Archangel Metatron is saying. You know, be wise and listen to the emotions that come through your heart because your emotions of your heart are the gateway to your soul's knowing. So if we can regulate those and make sure that we are activating more gratitude moments, more appreciation moments. I do it all the time when I'm walking Indigo. I'm just like, what am I grateful for today? Now, I'm not thinking about what is happening in my life or what maybe is a challenge in my life. I'm thinking about the gratitude, you know, having the ability to walk her around the beautiful streets of Half Moon Bay, looking at our beautiful redwood trees and, you know, just taking in those moments of gratitude. That is what Archangel Metatron encourages us to do. And all of these beautiful angels that came through today, change and transformation, decision reorientation, and Archangel Metatron. So trust. When these angels come through and they provide guidance and additional frequency and energy for these wisdom within mantras, if you've got an important decision to make, or if you have a habit or belief system to change, the angels are just call in the angels to help you. Change and transformation. If they're look at the symbol, it's so powerful. This is a soul symbol. This is their heart, soul, core symbol. So take these into your heart, take these into your soul core and activate, take action. Because as we know, in the inner leader program, I am not a coach. I don't coach you, I mentor you and I guide you to take action on the messages that we get. We can't make the change or the transformation without taking the action. So that's what some spiritual communities that I've been a part of have said, oh, you know, we'll just surrender. Well, surrender is an important part of allowing, you're giving a message, I surrender, help me, show me the way. And then we take action. We listen and we take action. So we're not depending on some outside force to do it for us. We're being guided to do it for ourselves. We're being divided. Well, we are being divided, but we're not going to go there, are we? Because we are working on coming a unity consciousness society. This is the source sustaining and maintaining your source self power. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for tuning in. We look forward to being here either next week or the following week, whenever the Wisdom Within mantra comes in. It feels like this one is going to be activated for a while, at least 7 to 10 days. So take these messages into your heart, call on the angel for change of transformation, decision and reorientation, and Archangel Metatron to keep your source self power sustained and maintained. We love you, Indigo. Say goodbye to our listeners and our audience, and we will see you soon. And again, check out our Patreon page and our and the free inner leader consultation on our website, lisaaclayton.com, and on the Patreon, Lisa A. Clayton. So you will find all the information there. Okay, we love you. Take care.